Georgetown mattress, factory direct prices every day. Lockport, West Seneca.
Right now at 11, blizzard breakdown. The internal memos from Erie County on what went right and what went wrong last December. Plus,
gonna miss him. Can't wait for this next season. Hope they do it for him.
remembering RJ. Tonight, the memories, tributes, and more for the voice of the Buffalo Sabres, Rick Jeanneret. And python problem, the second snake to be found this week in Western New York. We'll tell you where this one turned up.
From the station on your side, Channel 2 News Tonight starts now.
Well, tonight, our continuing coverage on another cannabis controversy. A new injunction is now blocking any future conditional adult use retail dispensary licenses from being issued and pausing hundreds with a license already from opening a retail dispensary. Good evening. I'm Mary Alice Demler. Scott is off tonight. Now, this case is far from over, but has many worried the entire card program could be in jeopardy. 2 on your sides, Keelan Berrien is following this story for us tonight. Keelan?
Yeah, Mary Alice, as you can imagine, a lot of folks are very upset over today's decision. And one cannabis attorney I spoke with today feels this lawsuit is causing everyone to miss the big picture, and that's getting the card licensing program started.
It's another setback in the booming marijuana retail industry.
Card license holders, if they are not up to speed on licensing, need to come up with a game plan.
That's how cannabis attorney Elise Bergio feels after an Albany Supreme Court judge granted a preliminary injunction today, now pausing any new card licenses from being issued indefinitely.
We have a lot of clients that are in that process, they're not operational yet, that are basically being told all the money that you've put forth into getting your business going has to stop. And now you have to wait to see what this court case does.
So with those arguments, the judge placed a temporary restraining order on the state. But today, that was extended indefinitely, which worries Bergio for her clients.
Now they're losing all of their leverage because they might have to go into the general application window again, even though they'd applied last year.
And what is the general window?
Where everybody applies. So it's, not just retail dispensaries, it's remaining cultivators, processors, on-site consumption, delivery services, distributors. So if you're in the general, it could be a year, 2 years, yeah.
However, the judge does give some exemptions for a few licensees. If a card licensee met all state requirements before August 7th, you're in the clear. Pending applications needing an approval after August 7th must stop. And if your application is pending, the Office of Cannabis Management and the Cannabis Control Board can't process or approve it under this new injunction.
It's disheartening because it's just like we keep coming to these stalls. People are missing the grand scheme of it, which is getting the program started.
Now, Bergio says next week there will be another hearing. This time, licensees looking to be a part of that exemption will present their case. On your side in the newsroom, Keelan Berrien, Channel 2 News.
Keelan, thank you. Well, it was a significantly cooler day across Western New York, reminding us of what is to come, but the temperature is going to turn around just in time for the weekend. Storm Team 2's Maria Gennaro joins us now with a first look at the forecast. Can't get here soon enough, Maria.
Yeah, absolutely. It was just a little tap on the shoulder, like, guess what's around the corner. But tomorrow we're going to get back to, well, not normal. We're going to still be a little bit below average. Today, most of the day we sat at 66. We did eventually peak up to 68 degrees, and we have cleared out the cloud cover. Not that you can really tell out of this shot here, but it is clearing out nicely. Actually, take a look. Here's radar. We did have showers earlier this evening. All of that is pushed off, and you can see that cloud cover right there pulling away. So we have clearing skies throughout the night tonight. Here it is. Look at this. That is quite impressive. You could see this wraparound moisture. That's what we dealt with today. All of that is pulling away this evening also. So tomorrow will be a beautiful day. Tonight we'll have clearing skies with a low of about 57. Little chilly start to the morning tomorrow, but we'll talk about what we have on tap for the rest of the weekend when we come back with a full weather forecast in just a bit. Mary Alice?
All right. Great, Maria. Thank you. Well, Erie County got plenty of criticism after the state and the city of Buffalo released their own reports earlier this year about what happened during the Christmas blizzard. And then this afternoon, Erie County quietly released a compilation of so-called after-action reports related to the Christmas blizzard on the county's website. Now, there is extensive information about how each department responded to the storm. 2 on Your Side's Nate Benson read them over, and he shares a few takeaways.
The county released 50 pages of documents related to the Christmas blizzard. It contained after-action reports from each department and outlined several of the things that each department felt they did well and things they needed to improve. You may remember a few weeks ago in the state report about the blizzard, officials with the State Department of Homeland Security and Emergency Services highlighted some of the issues with software integration between the state and the county. The County Homeland Security Emergency Services Department didn't address those concerns, but urged more training on a regular basis. The department also highlights that more county employees need to be trained to use ATV and UTV equipment with the anticipated surge of tracked equipment. The non-emergency helpline served thousands of people during the blizzard, but it faced challenges. While operators could schedule people for medical appointments like dialysis, the hotline operators didn't arrange for transportation home, leaving some patients stranded. The hotline was also overburdened with overflow calls from 911. There was a request for volunteers to help operate the emergency helpline, but there were inconsistencies with departments responding or volunteering to help the overwhelmed operators. The medical examiner's office was overwhelmed with the number of deaths caused by the storm. Hospitals were inflexible and complained that their morgues were out of space and they were overwhelmed. Additionally, police attempted to deviate from normal practices by dropping bodies off at the medical examiner's office or the refrigerated trailers at the EOC without clearance or obtaining a tracking number for the body. The medical examiner was also frustrated with the data from the storm, suggesting the office needs to look at analytic software and that storm-related death data was shared with the media too freely throughout the storm event. We reached out to a spokesperson for the county to see if anyone was available to talk about these reports, but nobody was. On Your Side in Buffalo, Nate Benson, Channel 2 News.
Nate, thank you. In Orleans County, a new state-of-the-art emergency operations center has secured $2 million in federal FEMA funding. The county's current center has been in use for more than 50 years and serves 40,000 people in the county. Tonight, county officials say the new facility will be double the size of the current one.
With the effect of climate change, public health emergencies, and unforeseen hazards endangering our communities, a functional facility for Orleans County Emergency Management is not a luxury, it's a necessity. You need to be able to respond quickly and effectively as possible with the trained personnel, equipment, and technology needed to meet the challenges at hand.
No word yet on when the $12 million project will be complete. Tonight, a 33-year-old Buffalo man has pleaded guilty to manslaughter for the death of 36-year-old Paris Warren Jr. Now, according to the Erie County District Attorney, Bryant Ziegler admitted to shooting Warren with an illegal gun back in 2018. His co-defendant, 26-year-old Sidney Watson, pleaded guilty to attempted murder. Both men face up to 25 years behind bars when they're sentenced later this year. And a self-proclaimed member of the Kia Boys will spend up to 9 years in state prison for stealing cars in Niagara Falls. The Niagara County DA says Michael R.K. stole and was in possession of 10 stolen Kias and Hyundais between February and March of this year. R.K. also led police on a high-speed chase while behind the wheel of one of those stolen cars. DA Brian Seaman says the thefts fueled by social media do not end in internet fame, they end in prison. Well, tonight, a town of Lancaster judge has ruled Bandit, the service dog, to be a threat. It was more than a month ago that the dog got out of his home and is accused of walking aggressively toward a woman and children. The woman grabbed the dog by its collar and was bitten. But according to a lawyer for the dog's owner, the woman did not receive any stitches for the injury. The judge in the case was also quoted in court saying Bandit is redeemable. The next court date is scheduled for August 24th. Well, 5 people were arrested during Wednesday night's Nickelback concert at Darien Lake. 3 are accused of hitting security guards, 1 is accused of trespassing, and another is accused of harassment after allegedly punching someone at the venue. All 5 were given appearance tickets and scheduled to be in court on September 5th. Holistic Cycles has officially opened its doors. The bicycle shop on Jefferson Avenue in East Buffalo is operated by the local nonprofit Colored Girls Bike 2. You can go there to buy a bike and a helmet or get your bike repaired. All the money made will fund a free mobility bank for the community.
People don't have easy access to transportation, whether it be not having access to a car, whether it be not being able to fully rely on the public transit system here in the city of Buffalo. So our goal is to provide people with alternative transportation options, whether that be bicycles, scooters, just all sorts of clean mobility options.
Well, this shop is just a first phase of a larger project to bring other resources to the area, like a travel hub, a wellness center, and a co-op. Well, tonight we say goodbye to the voice of the Buffalo Sabres, Rick Jeanneret. RJ was the voice of the team for 51 seasons and part of so many memorable moments. Here is a live look at the growing RJ Memorial in Alumni Plaza at the arena. Fans have been showing up all day to pay their respects, to leave flowers or small mementos like a stuffed saber tooth, flowers, even a box of cookies in honor of one of RJ's famous calls.
Top shelf where Mama hides her cookies, one of his most iconic calls. From a legend, from everyone from my parents growing up to me, everyone could feel connected to him for how long he's been here and how many memorable calls he's had.
I spent a couple hours today watching old highlights, and I probably shed a few tears like I did on RJ night.
And we have much more on the life and legacy of Rick Jeanneret right now on WGRZ.com. Well, coming up next tonight at 11, hitting the Buffalo Ale Trail. Find out when you can pour a pint for a good cause. Plus, the Puerto Rican and Hispanic Heritage Parade is coming up tomorrow. Hear the meaning behind this year's theme.
To help prevent bleeding gums, try saying hello gum wash with Parodontax Active Gum Health. It kills 99% of plaque bacteria and forms an antibacterial shield. Try Parodontax Active Gum Health mouthwash.
There are many types of turns at the Glen, and not just the 7 that are paved with asphalt. There's man, machine, and a quiet track nestled in the woods, ready to put on one amazing show. Get your tickets now at theglen.com.
So I didn't think I needed Swiffer until I saw how easily it picked up my hair every time I dried it. It only takes a minute. Look at that. The heavy-duty cloths are extra thick for amazing trap and lock, even for his hair. Wow. And for dust, I love my heavy-duty duster. The fluffy fibers trap dust on contact. Up high and all around without having to lift a thing. I'm so hooked. You'll love Swiffer or your money back.
After a truck hit me, my attorneys now at the Barnes firm got me $5 million. 5 times more than insurance offered.
What's your case really worth? Call now and find out.
Call 1-800-8-million.
I'm self-conscious about my hearing loss.
My Lyric hearing devices are invisible.
And I can wear them 24 hours a day.
Which fits my lifestyle.
Hearing Evaluation Services of Buffalo has solutions for you, and that's good to hear.
Attention firefighters, first responders, military base personnel, and airport workers. Listen closely to this important legal announcement. Have you been exposed to chemical-based firefighting foam? If so, you may be entitled to a substantial cash award without going to court. For decades, aqueous film-forming foam, or AFFF, has been used to extinguish liquid fuel fires. A scientific study has now shown that the chemicals used to make AFFF are highly toxic to humans and can cause a significant risk of developing several types of cancer, including kidney, pancreatic, thyroid, prostate, bladder, testicular, liver, or non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. If you or a loved one are a firefighter, first responder, airport worker, or member of the military that has used firefighting foam and has been diagnosed with cancer, please call the Negligence Network to file your claim today. There's no fee unless we win your case. Call the Negligence Network to see if you're eligible for substantial compensation. Call 1-800-700-3993. That's 1-800-700-3993.
Hungry Root is here. I'm gonna open the box, and my refrigerator is packed.
America's #1 hot tub manufacturer states this fact: made in the USA. All our hot tubs are built right here. Selling hot tubs directly to you saves you thousands while keeping jobs here in the USA. Shop us now at shophottubs.com.
To help prevent bleeding gums, try saying hello gum wash with Parodontax Active Gum Health. It kills 99% of plaque bacteria and forms an antibacterial shield. Try Parodontax Active Gum Health mouthwash.
Welcome back. Tonight we're celebrating Western New York and the 3rd annual Ale Trail benefiting the Arc Erie County. The big event is coming up next month, so tonight Community Beer Works held a launch party to help the community get ready. A portion of proceeds from their Arc Lager will benefit the nonprofit.
The C stands for community, and it's important for us to do as much as we can, as often as we can, to remind people that that is at the core of what we are. Obviously, we're here for delicious beer, but we're here to be a part of Western New York and be a part of the community and just get out there and show our faces.
Now, the big Ale Trail celebration is Thursday, September 21st from 4:30 to 8:30 in Williamsville. And new tonight, the Chautauqua County Antique Equipment Association is holding its annual equipment show in Stockton. There are antique farm equipment demonstrations, tractor pulls, and log sawing events. The show continues tomorrow from 8 until 6 and Sunday from 8 until 4. It costs just $5 at the gate, and kids under 14 get in for free. And tonight, a party at the pier at Wilkeson Point is benefiting Feed More Western New York. The fundraiser included a seafood boil, silent auction, and plenty of games. Organizers say finding new ways to connect with the community and raise awareness about food insecurity in our region is the best way to approach the ongoing crisis.
This is going to be a very important fundraiser for Feed More Western New York. Right now we have kids heading back to school. We want to make sure that we have enough food to provide to them so they can go back to school with full bellies ready to learn.
Feed More will use all the money raised tonight to provide food and support to families in Western New York facing food insecurity. And we are celebrating the Puerto Rican and Hispanic Day Parade. Tomorrow morning, parade goers will march up Niagara Street to Porter. This year's theme is United We Are More. It's all about celebrating the Latino and Hispanic communities that make up Buffalo and Western New York.
We stand together not only as Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Cubans, Colombians that make this great Hispanic community that we have in Western New York, but all of us together, white, black, Asian, united to continue to move our community forward.
The 21st annual parade kicks off tomorrow morning at 11:30 in front of City Hall. And check out these 2 ball pythons. They're now calling the Erie County SPCA home after being found at the Delta Sonic on Niagara Falls Boulevard in Amherst. The first one was found Monday night and the second was just found this afternoon. The SPCA says it is still unclear how they wound up at the filling station, but they seem to be healthy and happy in their new enclosures.
Our guess is that they were not out for long because they're not in horrible condition. The scales are in good shape. The snakes are not hungry. They're not dehydrated from what we can see. They're not malnourished. So it doesn't appear that the snakes were not cared for an extended period of time.
Now, if the stray hold runs out on these guys, the SPCA says they will look for a home with an experienced snake owner. Would that be you, Maria?
Well, I don't have experience with snakes, and I know a lot of people are freaked out about snakes. I get it.
Yeah,
but
they're beautiful.
They're beautiful. They're animals. They have feelings, and if you can't care for them, give them to the Humane Society or give them up, but don't let them go outside. That is horrible.
I know. They deserve a loving home, and I admit I think they're lovely, but I do not want to see them slithering up to me while I'm pumping my gasoline.
Understood.
Or vacuuming my car.
Understood. Yeah, they need to be cared for, and this is not their environment.
That's absolutely
Yes.
right. Yeah, no, they're not native to this area, are they?
No, not at all. And today was 66 degrees at the high.
Definitely
I'm sure
not.
It was a little bit chilly, because I have to tell you, I was a little bit chilly out there.
Weren't
today.
we all?
Yeah, we had winds today. Well, gusts on the lower 30s, and we had sustained winds about 20, 22 miles an hour. The winds have calmed down, and the skies have cleared. Because we have those clearing skies, we're going to see overnight lows tonight down into the mid-50s. So if you don't have a snake and you want to open up your windows and let some of that cool air in and clear out your home, do that for tonight, because I'm telling you, it's going to be a good night to do that. Current temperature right now, 60 degrees, same thing in the Falls, 54 right now in Olean, 57 in Wellsville. Tomorrow is going to be a warmer day. We're going to look for highs back up into the mid-70s. Everyone's like, oh, good, we're back where we should be. Not really. We should be in the upper 70s for this time of year. So tomorrow, even though it's going to be sunny and bright and a nice day, it still will be cooler than average. And speaking of which, when you take a look at what we've done so far for the month of August, see a lot of blue on this map. So there have been many days where we have been below average in temperature. And when you tally it all up, we're averaging 2 degrees below average. So far, August has been cooler than average. And when you take a look at what we've been doing as far as rainfall goes, that too is above average. So August has been cool and wet. Right now we're about just under 3/4 of an inch above average. July, we were what? Nearly 5 inches above average. So very wet July. So far, a pretty damp August. All right, all of our moisture from today is pretty much gone. We are drying out nicely. The cloud cover is also dissipating, which is wonderful. Tomorrow, we should have lots of sunshine. Look at this, though. Speaking of snakes, Mary Alice, doesn't that kind of look like a snake?
It kind of does.
Wow. I mean, what an impressive system. The low pressure is well up into Canada with that trailing cold front. All of this moisture is just going to push off to the east. So as we make our way in tomorrow morning, we'll start off with plenty of sunshine, a little bit of a breeze. Winds will be out of the west at about 10 to 20 miles an hour. And then as we get into Sunday, another gorgeous day on tap. Lots of sunshine. That high pressure will move a little further to the east. That'll swing in even warmer temperatures, and we'll look for high temperatures on Sunday, heading up to about 80 degrees. That will be near average. So tomorrow, 74, a cool start at about 57. We'll warm it up to about 74, 75 with winds. Still a little bit breezy if you're planning on heading out on the water for tomorrow. Here's a peek at the 7 days ahead. A little increase in cloud cover for Monday and Tuesday. We have a dry cold front making its way through. That will bump the temperature down on Tuesday. And then back into the sunny side of things for Wednesday and Thursday. Late Thursday night, though, another system works its way in. That will bring in some showers for Friday morning. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We have sports with Lindsay Moppert. That's coming up next. We'll be right back.
My client complained that she was denied a break to breast pump at work, and then she was told to go do it in her car. Does this sound familiar? If so, call the law office of Lindy Korn.
My asthma felt anything but normal. It was time for a new normal with Nucala.
Nucala is a once-monthly add-on treatment for severe eosinophilic asthma that can mean less oral steroids, not for sudden breathing problems. Allergic reactions can occur. Get help right away for swelling of face, mouth, tongue, or trouble breathing. Infections that can cause shingles have occurred. Don't stop steroids unless told by your doctor. Tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection. May cause headache, injection site reactions, back pain, and fatigue.
Ask your asthma specialist about a new normal with Nucala.
Listen, your deodorant just has to work. I use Secret, aluminum free. Just swipe and it lasts all day. Secret helps eliminate odor instead of just masking it. And hours later, I still smell fresh. Secret works.
Oh, yes. Your bug spray should take out bugs, not keep out people. Unlike other sprays that stick around, Zevo goes from kill to clean in just seconds. Plus, it's safe for use around people and pets. Zevo, people friendly, bug deadly.
Western Division, home of the great rate.
It's the great toy loan sale on any purchase or refinanced vehicle, motorcycle, or recreational loan. So have fun and make it affordable. Rates as low as 2.49%. No fees and same-day approval. Voted best credit union of the 716.
Call or text 500 LOAN. Western Division, home of the great rate.
Losing your hair? We can help. We help you get your own natural hair back with a safe, painless procedure that works for men and women of every age and ethnicity. Nationally recognized Dr. Michael Wazork is the only board-certified doctor of hair restoration in all of Western New York, and he is ready to help you. Find out what hundreds of our clients have already found out. Getting your hair back starts with one call to HRA. Just call 500-HAIR today.
It's Recreational Warehouse's winter pool cover sale. Stop in now for Western New York's largest selection of winter pool covers. Choose from above-ground covers in round and oval or rectangular covers for in-ground pools, plus a huge selection of winter chemical closing kits, air pillows, water tubes, cables, winches, and plugs. Also custom in-ground mesh safety covers designed to fit any size pool with free professional installation included. All on sale at Recreational Warehouse, North Tonawanda.
Little River Band comes to the legendary Riviera Theater for one night only, Thursday, December 21st. Tickets on sale now at rivieratheater.org.
This is the Two on Your Side M&T Bank Sports Desk.
The loss of Hall of Famer Rick Jeanneret has truly stretched far and wide across the sport of hockey tonight, and especially right here in Western New York, as many have taken the time to reflect on RJ's legacy and his direct impact on the Sabres organization. Now, whether it be a specific call he had or even an interaction out of the booth or off the ice, the stories of his 51-year broadcasting career will live on forever. And as much as that will all be cherished, RJ is also remembered as a wonderful person, friend, and as Sabres general manager Kevin Adams said, the perfect representation of what it truly means to be a Buffalo Sabre.
We're going to celebrate RJ every day. You know, you walk into KeyBank Center, he's part of the fabric of this organization. He's part of the history, the legendary calls, the relationships. And, you know, I said on the radio this morning, you know, I don't think there's a hockey fan in the world that doesn't know that voice. You know, you can close your eyes and that's just the voice, and that'll be with us all forever. It's all part of when you think about being part of something special and it's bigger than you, like, all of our players, staff, coaches, management, we all felt that and continue to feel that. And a lot of that is from the history that RJ provided for us.
Thanks for traveling. Sabres head coach Don Granato also talked about how he was always able to positively influence any room that he walked into, whether that was the locker room with the players or even the coaches' room. He came in with perspective, humor, and made you proud to be a Sabre. And so the Sabres also went ahead and made a trade with the Anaheim Ducks tonight. Buffalo acquired a 4th-round pick in the 2025 NHL draft from the Ducks for defenseman Ilya Lyubushkin. Now, Lyubushkin only joined the Sabres last July on a 2-year contract, but has notched 2 goals and recorded 14 points in just 68 games last season. So with the trade tonight, the Sabres are set to select 9 times in 2025. That is twice in the 4th round and twice in the 7th round. As for the Bills, preseason game number 2 tomorrow night at 6:30 in Pittsburgh against the Steelers. And different than the first game, we will see Josh Allen and the starters for a good bit of time. Now, this weekend's game is coming after a pretty intense week of practice over at One Bills Drive. And head coach Sean McDermott says that as long as it is controlled, a little competitive behavior is A-okay with him.
There's always a fine line. I do like the competitive nature of our football team. I think that's important, that you don't dull the edge of the sword, right? But at the same time, you have to be able to control it and harness it and channel it towards playing the next play. So with the proper amount of discipline. So we don't ignore that. It has been somewhat chippy the last couple of days, and to some extent, I think that's good for us because you got to have an edge.
So preseason game number 2 for the Bills tomorrow night at 6:30, and we'll have you covered with updates from Pittsburgh, so be sure to look out for that. And finally here for now, the Bisons were hot at the plate tonight as they hosted the Rochester Red Wings over at Salem Field. Lots of hits in this one, especially for Rafael Lantigua with 4 RBIs on the night, and so the Bisons win it 14-8. Now the two teams will meet back over there tomorrow night on Hockey Night at the ballpark as Buffalo will look to extend their winning streak to 3. 3 straight games. I'm Lindsay Moppert. Mary Alice is going to wrap up Channel 2 News tonight right after this break.
I was at a corner one night when I see these lights come and a guy hits me head on. Every time I ask somebody about who should you use, time after time the name Celino came up. They make you feel like they really care, and they work due diligence to get things done. They're the best.
CarpetSmart has carpeting as low as $233 a square foot installed with pad. Waterproof vinyl plank floors starting at just $299 a square foot. Buy smart. CarpetSmart.
CarpetSmart.
Brand new Chevy Silverados are now within reach thanks to GM employee pricing for everyone, exclusively at Joe Basil Chevrolet and Basil Fredonia. Take advantage of GM employee pricing for everyone on every Chevy Silverado 1500 in stock at both Joe Basil Chevrolet and Basil Fredonia. That's right, you pay what we pay. Shop online at joebasilchevrolet.com or basilfredonia.com.
It's Recreational Warehouse's Feel Good Sale. Save on infrared heated saunas in 1, 2, or 3 person sizes. Great for detoxification, relaxation, weight loss that reduces high blood pressure and improves circulation. Or check out our heated 3-dimensional massage chairs, which relieve stress, soothes and relaxes sore muscles, and improves circulation in your legs, calves, and feet. Get a massage from head to toe anytime. Start feeling better now at Recreational Warehouse.
WGRZ Plus is now available on Apple TV. Stream your favorite WGRZ content, local news, sports, entertainment, and more. WGRZ Plus, available on Roku, Fire TV, and now Apple TV. Your news, your entertainment, on your side.
Misinformation is everywhere. That's why 2 on Your Side has Verify. Verify fights the spread of misinformation, helping you determine what's true and what's false.
Let's verify.
Just one more way. We're on your side.
You hop into that rideshare car, trusting that you're in safe hands. Then the driver gets into a car crash.
Injured in a rideshare accident? Call Celino. We get you paid.
Car crash, call Celino.
The NFTA knows just how important public transportation is to Western New York, so we're taking strides to improve our services across the board to ensure the smooth transit for those that depend on us. With a host of upcoming changes like adding fare gates, increasing police presence, and fine-tuning the rules for using our systems, we're making sure you have your best possible transit experience. All you have to do is ride nice.
Well, finally tonight, we want to thank each and every one of you who came out to help during our 19th annual 2-Pack-a-Backpack event. Earlier this week, 2 on Your Side collected school supplies at the Tops on Maple Road in Amherst. And today, we got to hand them all over to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Buffalo. Now, this year, we received more than $10,000 in donations, and 900 backpacks were filled with supplies, all thanks to you. There you go. I just remember how excited I always was on back to school time. I don't think we did backpacks back then, though, did we? No, we all just had brown paper bags. It was a very long time ago. Thanks for joining us all week. We'll see you back here Monday.
Jamestown Mattress, factory direct prices every day. Lockport, West Seneca.
You see it in their curious eyes, in the joy behind their smiles, in the memories you forge together. Make this summer unforgettable. Come to the Corning Museum of Glass for a day of captivating attractions and shared experiences. Discover for yourself how a museum filled with glass can help you create something unbreakable. Visit the Corning Museum of Glass today.
Virtual care keeps us in touch with our audiologist. She can test and adjust our devices remotely.
We're snowbirds, but even when in town, it's nice to have appointments from the convenience of home.
Hearing Evaluation Services of Buffalo has solutions for you, and that's good to hear.
It's Recreational Warehouse's Summer Sizzler Hot Tub Sale this weekend. We have a huge selection of Nordic hot tubs, all to be sold at super discounted prices. Save hundreds of dollars, plus an extra bonus. Free delivery, free cover, free steps, and a free chemical kit. Nordic Hot Tubs, one of the 5 best spas in the world, with a lifetime warranty, on sale now at Recreational Warehouse. Store charge 180 days, same as cash. Sale on now at Recreational Warehouse, North Tonawanda.
We really like knowing that we help you start your day.
Get you caught up on all the information overnight.
Got a lot to get to this morning. I want to share with you the story.
Getting you ready for the day ahead. It will be warmer today, too. It's a new dawn.
So rise and shine with Daybreak.
Listening to the radio? Get your Storm Team 2 weather forecasts on Big Weck Radio, Buffalo's oldies station.
Tonight, breaking news, a Category 4 hurricane